under Biden has not taken COVID seriously. But it has not taken COVID seriously like it doesn't take any of our healthcare issues seriously. Just like it doesn't take care of our people in terms of prevention, rather than the big pharmaceuticals making a killing out of people having to deal and manage illness. So they don't care about prevention. They care about pumping people with all sorts of pills after people are sick. We know in terms of COVID that it's serious, that there's a resurgence. And we also want to invite folks to the PSL website, to the PSL Liberation News, Liberation School, to see what our position has been since COVID emerged. I participated in terms of, for example, one huge example is that people are asking about masking. Well, there's no federal mandate on masking, right? But we do have masks at our different events. People choose whether to use them or not. We can't implement something that the federal government, having the power to do it at a national scale, does not do. Now, we are going to be recording a video more in depth in terms of COVID in relationship to the public health crisis. Like, we are exposed to massive death in this country, not only by COVID, but by many other health issues, again, that the government does not address. For us, masking is something that we also take seriously, but we cannot impose something that the federal government has not imposed. We do have masks. We went to the January 13th, we were in the bus together. Yeah. And someone said, well, I have, my immune system is susceptible to getting sick. Like, can you all wear masks? And masks were passed around the bus and people masked up. But again, we cannot take on the task of the federal government. This is why we're fighting. This is what we're fighting for. And so if that notion, if that perception cannot be conceived as a rational one, there's only so much that we could say here for you to actually understand. I know that there are folks that have their preconceptions. Again, we don't tell people to believe us. We don't tell people to blindly follow us. Go ahead, do your research, look at your sources. Because your sources need to be looked up in terms of what validity do they hold. But if you look at, nurses associations, if you look at other type of places that are concerned with public health, you will see that they themselves are actually attacking or, ¿cómo se llama? They have things to say about the way in which the government has mishandled the COVID infection rate and the problems and the deaths. Again, there's only but so much individuals can't do. I'm not saying that people can't contribute, but we are a campaign and we are a party that if our comrades are sick, we encourage people to stay home. I stay home when I'm sick. So you see me recording out of my little corner in my house next to my plant. Don't be mad about me not wearing a mask. I'm in my house. And if I'm sick, I'm gonna stay there. And if folks have the possibility of doing that, great. And if they don't, then wear a mask. And that is kind of what our mandate has been to our collective space. And again, we do have masks. People choose whether they wear it or not. Our comrades, our party members are encouraged to wear them if they are feeling like they're gonna get sick. If they are sick, they're told to stay home. I know that there are questions and other comments that folks have. I don't know if you have anything to say more about that.
Well, I think that just, we can only be responsible for our kind of immediate spaces, right? If the federal government has not instituted a mask mandate, we're not going to be able to do a federal mask mandate, right? By willing it into happening, right? That doesn't mean, like Claudia said, that in the bus, somebody says, I'm immunocompromised, can people wear masks? We're going to say no. No, we say yeah, put on a mask, right? But yeah. So anyway, we're going to talk about more I guess the other thing I wanted to say too, just in terms of, you know, the question about interpersonal conflicts and misconduct, is that we really have faith in our party processes and in our members themselves, who are part of those processes, right? That they could tell what's what, you know, and they can tell the difference between somebody who needs more education and it's possible for them to transform, and somebody who is actually a danger to our community and has to be expelled. And we're also proud that we've taken those